Of course,
Thor Powell.
Thor Powell is here. And now here's more names coming. But right now we got the gate down on this 450C class.
We'll keep our eyes on Ely for sure.
By the way, just to remind you, AP7 Aaron Plessinger was also a GNCC kid.
Listen, man.
All right. Is that I thought that said 371. I might have misinterpreted that, but again, riders that.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, I'm turning into a race fan again.
My bad. Yeah, those guys were so close coming into those ruts,
Nick
Rodney.
Paxiar in that number 1 spot, I believe, that 31 there as they came off the hill, but now I believe he may have just gotten dropped back
He
one
did.
position. So position jockeying is at intensity right now. We're about ready to get a new leader again, I think. No, maybe not.
Our third place rider working. Look at this, Rodney. No follow the leader. Almost, yeah, 3 different lines up over the hump right there. Going to send it down to Wes, and when we come back, then we're going to have this one sorted out. Down to you, Wes Kane.
Thank you, Megawatts. Thank you, Rodney. Down here on the Yamaha podium, Elliot Bowser, come on up here. Finishing third in this championship. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank good Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, Deal Max Training Facility, Farm 14, Pro Circuit, Dunlop, 100%, 60 helmets, Fly Racing, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
Congratulations out there. Job well done. Finishing third in his 65-79 championship. Travis Snyder, second overall. Got to feel pretty pumped. Tell the good people out there who's helping you out.
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, my whole family, Cobra Moto, Lampia Max Training, Weisco Pistons, Pro Taper, Bell, Oakley, Asterix, Fox, Pro Circuit, Butchie's Barbecue, and everybody else I forgot. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Good job out there, Travis Schneider. Jackson Vick, your champion. Come on up here, Jackson Vick. Hold that number 1 plate up high. You are the champ. 65-79 motocross. Jackson Vick, job well done. Tell everybody listen on Racer TV who's helping you and who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank God, my mom and dad, JK Cycles, Tucker Rocky, JJ Vic Consulting, Quicks Motor Ranch, Matt Cleveland, my trainer, Roost, Answer, and everyone else who's helping me. Thank you.
Congratulations out there, job well done. Jackson Vick, you're gonna have this little champagne toast going. It's actually water, have fun with it. All right, take it away, Megawatt and Rodney.
All righty, thank you very much, Wes Kane. Yeah, all right. We'll go target shooting here in a little bit, but Brandon Schofield was that 409. I overlooked that name, and I wish I hadn't, because he also comes into this with the Moto 1 win out there. Right now we've got Pacazars in the number 2 spot. He finished third in his division race. The 52 of Caleb Hagan back there in the number 3 position was a second place finisher in his division race in Moto number 1. And right now, overall sees Brennan Schofield, Nick Paxiars, and Caleb Hagan, just the way they run in the top 3. Aiden Babin, who is back in the number 5 spot right now on the 15, was a Moto 1 winner. So if he moves up, then all of a sudden he starts being a threat for one of those Moto medals, even without maybe breaking into the top 3.
Oh, yeah, that's how easily it can shake up. Taking a look at lap times this time, I believe a 158 as Schofield comes through. Pacquiao also on a 158. Hogan back to a 201. Batson a 201. And Babin. So right there, your key players, 3, 4, and 5 position back on that 201, but your leaders trying to make a break for it with a 158 and a 159.
Adrian Mayo, the 134, starting out with a strong ride, finished second in the Moto 1. He had some issues and has dropped back, looks like maybe outside the top 20. So tough break for Adrian. I was expecting maybe seeing something. I see his name dropping down through. So if you're seeing yellow flags, that was probably who that was for. As we check back up, that's 68 Gavin Batson and Aiden Babin the 15 right back in the number 5 position. Again, a Moto 1 winner that is trying to make up for some lost ground here in the about midway point now of this 450C class.
Yeah, you're starting to see the track now, Rod, taking on a different pace than it did this morning. We had a totally different set of conditions. Bit overcast there this morning. The moisture was down a little deeper in the surface. And as you can see, starting to get a more solid rut, not as mobile as they were this morning, not as easy to move those ruts around, not as loose the top surface.
And watching now our number 68 ride of Bats, it looks like he has won that battle, I think, for 4th place now as he starts to stretch things out over Aiden Babin. Babin was coming on the charge. He might have another bit left in him when we come around for the finish line and 3 laps complete. Put us at the halfway point.
We got another battle there. Batson just came by on that Husqvarna, and look at this.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, behind him we got a 3-way battle.
Yeah, that's Babin, Eaton, and Burge, I think, mixing it up there as we wrap up lap number 3. Brendan Schofield.
Look at that.
Paxiars, that's for 3rd, actually. That's Aiden Babin in 4th right behind him. Well, about 4 seconds behind him now. But, yeah, Batson, so he made 2 moves. I missed those 2 moves, but I knew that Babin was coming up behind him. And Babin moves up from 6, so he grabs a couple himself in the process from 6 to 4th. Caleb Hagan now in 5th. Devin Eaton in 6th. Justin Burge in 7th, Scopanero in 8th, Wyatt Navarro is 9th, Peyton Crisp rounds out your top 10, Schofield, Paxiars, and Aiden Babin now, as I said, as he moves up with that Moto 1 win, he's going to start positioning himself a little stronger for the overall, and there we see him now with a bronze.
And yeah, would he turn a 2:02, Rodney? Last time around?
Yes, 2:02.6. He's about 4 seconds behind Gavin Batson, who turned a 2-minute flat lap time.
Yeah, so he's going to have his work cut out for him, but we've seen him all week long answer the call, pick up the pace, back into the rear section of the track, now into that Gator's tail. There come the leaders again. What's up, JJ? Jordan Jarvis in the house. Time winding down here, Jordan. I tell you, hard to believe it's Saturday. Like 6 motos left or something like that. 5 motos left. Hard to believe.
I've been here since Wednesday. It does not feel like it's
Right.
Yeah, it went full throttle. It was like the gate dropped on like Friday night or Saturday morning. The gate dropped, and it's been like a blur since then.
Once it kicks in, it kicks in.
Well,
I will tell you that when we get to race pace.
That was just practice on Saturday. I mean, but it literally was like a full-on moto. Man, we've been on a complete sprint. Well, I guess this could be second moto with motocross after the supercross racing there. But Brennan Schofield checking in. That's 4 down for him. Paxiars in the number 2 spot. Gavin Batson in 3rd. Aiden Babin in 4th. Now about 5 seconds. Batson has really had a great run here in this second moto. The 68 machine, as we look at his Moto 1 score, saw him 3rd in Moto 1, so a 3-3. Is 6. Aiden Babin looking at a 4-1, which is 5, so that's why he's got the top 3 overall right now. Now, if something happens and Eaton gets around Babin, then that's going to open the way for Batson to take over the 3rd place position. So he's riding right now, doing what he can do. He can only hope that somebody behind him does him some favors and puts some positions between himself and Aiden Babin.
Oh, you better believe it, Roddy. We don't have to have Chinese arithmetic to figure this one out. I mean, it's pretty basic. White flag flying right now, so going to be limited time. And we keep talking about Babin. Babin on the move all week. Right now, last time around 2:01, Rodney. What was the gap again?
It was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
9.94, so literally 5 seconds when they came through that last time. 159 for Schofield has been 158, 159 has been the basic lap times that we've seen out of this rider throughout this 4 laps of racing. He established 5 seconds lead over Paxiars now, and he's got about 3 over Gavin Batson. Batson's just a smidge faster. He's chipping away tenths of a second at a time, but not enough to really make much of a distance, at least not yet. But this white flag could make something else happen on that final lap as the checkers are out. Brennan Schofield takes the win in the 450C and the gold here at the Mini O's. The Paxiars will finish up in the number 2 spot on the 31, and that will yield second overall. Gavin Batson will take third, and that will yield him fourth overall as Aiden Bateman checks in the number 4 spot. He goes 1-4, and that is good enough for bronze in the overall top 3. So we'll see Schofield, Paxiars, and Bateman down to the podium in just a few moments. Devin Eaton will finish.